So don't just watch this video and go on about your business like, I am making my financial goals, I'll do it later. No. Take some time, do it now. Trust me, you'll be grateful that you did it. Hey my Skye Savers, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. I'm Kim and this is World of Skye, a world for women and moms looking to talk about money, saving money, making money, and managing your money. And today we are talking all about how to create your money goals, your financial goals for this year. Welcome to the new year. Happy New Year. We made it. We made it. I'm so glad you're here wanting to create some money goals and put your money to work for you this year. Before we jump into all the steps that we need to do to create our financial goals for this year, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel if you have not done so already. Trust me, girl, your purse, your wallet, your bank account will thank you. Okay, so what are financial goals? Financial goals are pretty much something that you have planned to do with your money. So here are some examples of some financial goals that you can create for yourself this year. Maybe you have a goal to create and follow a budget this year. Maybe you want to work on building your credit. Maybe one of your goals is to make more money this year. Or you want to improve your financial literacy. It could also include paying off debt, building an emergency fund, buying a home, buying a car, planning for a child, saving for a nice vacation, or saving for retirement. Okay, so there's tons of different financial goals. And everyone's financial goals are going to be different. That's okay. The thing that we all should have in common, however, is that we do at least have financial goals set for ourselves. You want to have financial goals because having an end goal will motivate you to achieve it. And it also gives you like a clear picture that you're working towards something. Okay, your money mindset is a thing. It's a thing, y'all. It's a thing. And I could do a whole separate video on that. Now, let's talk about goals. How many of you, us, myself included, have all these goals set at the top of the year? Raise your hand, put it in the comments below. And what happens with those goals that you have in your head that you never actually write down and make a plan for? What happens to them? You don't achieve them. We don't achieve those goals, okay? I am guilty of this too, but I am not taking that risk about my finances though, okay? I do not play about my money, and you should not play about yours either. My mindset when it comes to finances is laser focused, okay? Focused on the goal, and I want to help you get there too. Now, we talking about my fitness mindset, girl, that's a whole nother story. Any fitness instructors, help me, send help, okay? Okay, now let's talk about some things that you can do to set and achieve your financial goals for this year. And if you're watching this video well into the start of the new year, that's okay. You can still set your financial goals from this point forward. It's never too late. The first thing that you want to do is write down specific goals. The more specific, the better. Because vague statements and vague goals, they are not going to get you where you want to be. So very high level, let's say that you say, I want to save more this year. Okay, that's a start. That's cute. That's a start. But you've got to dig deeper. You've got to go deeper with these financial goals. Instead, set an exact amount of money that you want to save this year. So if you're writing this down, your financial goal would be, I want to save $1,000 this year. Okay, that's your goal. It's specific. Let's use a different type of example. Let's say that your goal this year is to become more financially literate. So maybe you want to learn more about saving money or increasing your income or investing. Cool. That's a great start. That's going to help you get more financially literate. But you have to ask yourself, what is it that you're going to do to actually increase your knowledge in those areas? Is it that you're going to read 2 personal finance books this year, and those can be specific to whatever topic it is that you're interested in? Are you going to commit to taking some type of class this year regarding that personal finance topic? Whatever it is that you're going to do to become more financially literate, write it down, okay? And be specific. Okay, so now that you're thinking about some of your financial goals for this year, you may be asking, Kim, how many financial goals should I have? I can't exactly answer that for you, but my suggestion is to have between 3 and 5 goals written down. Okay, you don't want to have too many financial goals, okay, because they may not seem attainable when you're trying to tackle too much at one time. So I find that 3 to 5 is a safe zone that's manageable for the year. And it will allow you to focus without getting too overwhelmed. Let's say in someone's situation, maybe they have a huge financial goal for the year. Maybe you just want to tackle that one financial goal for that year. Totally okay. Do what works best for you. If you are enjoying this video thus far, please make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up and comment money goals down below. Okay, step number 2. Now that you have taken the time to write down all of your financial goals for the year, go back to each goal and write down your why. Write down your why for why you want to achieve that financial goal. Your why, once you have written that down, your why is going to be what you come back to. It's going to be what you come back to when you're thinking about spending that money that you know you should be saving, or it's going to be what you come back to when you actually have to sit down on an awesome event or activity that everyone's doing, but you just don't have it in your budget. Your why is going to be what you have to lean on during those difficult times and when you have to make those difficult decisions. Oh yes, y'all. Oh yes, there will be sacrifices made in order to achieve your financial goals. So your why could be peace, okay? It could be peace of mind at night, knowing that, you know, you have an emergency fund saved up. So if something happens to your car or some other unexpected event takes place that's going to cost you money, you have something to fall back on, okay? You can get your car repaired and get back to work to make income. Or you can get your water heater replaced so you have hot water. Okay, so that may be enough. That why, that peace of mind may be enough to keep you in check and keep you on track as to why you're saving this money and why you're making these sacrifices. Everyone's why is going to be different, okay? And your why may change. You should know that too. Your why may change throughout the year as different things happen in your life. But your why always has to be something that is really, really meaningful to you, or it has to be something that you really want badly. Okay, like you want it and nothing is going to stop you. Make your why very important, special, and sacred to you. If it's not, okay, if your why is just weak and it's like, because I just want to, or everyone's doing it, or whatever, that's not going to be enough to pull you back in, okay, if you start to veer off track. Okay, so it's like you got your good guy and you got your bad guy. It's always going to be a struggle. But your good guy, which is your why, is going to pull you back in to help you achieve that financial goal. Okay, so look at it that way. Okay, the third thing that you want to do is set a due date for your goals. You got to set a date. Just saying, I'm going to do this year sometime, you know, when I get around to it, that's not going to be enough to make sure that you hit your goal. Especially if you're a procrastinator. All you procrastinators out there, I'm talking to you. Set a date. Set a date. And when setting your dates, you want to make them challenging, but make them attainable. So let's go back to the example of saying that you wanted to save $1,000 this year, okay? You may not be able to save that $1,000 in a month. That may not be attainable for you. And that's totally fine. But maybe instead of saying that you want to give yourself the entire year to save that $1,000, maybe give yourself 6 months. Again, challenging, but you can absolutely still attain that in a 6-month time period. And you can mix and match your dates or your time frames for all of your different goals. So maybe you want to take the approach of maybe the first 6 months of the year, you're going to focus on this one financial goal. And then the second 6 months of the year, you're going to focus on a different financial goal. Totally works, okay? Just set a date for each one of them to be achieved by. Or you may be someone who wants to work on all your financial goals simultaneously. Totally fine. Again, each goal still needs to have its own separate date set. Okay, so let's recap really quickly. We talked about a lot. Step 1, write down your goals and make sure that they are specific. Step 2, write down your why to help keep you on track. Step 3, set due dates. Now let's talk about step 4, which is the step where you will actually create your plan and break down your bigger financial goals into small, kind of more attainable little steps to help you get there. Let's go back to our example of wanting to save $1,000. What you should do next is break that down. How much is that monthly? So let's say that you want to save that $1,000 in 6 months. You want to break that down, divide it by 6, so that you know that you would need to save roughly $167 per month in order to hit that $1,000 saving goals within the 6 months. Let's say that you wanted to save that $1,000 in 12 months. So you'll divide the 1,000 by 12. And then now you know that you have to save about $83 per month in order to meet that goal. Okay, so like breaking it down like that, doesn't that just already feel more attainable? Like, okay, yeah, I can save that $167. Or yes, that $83 a month is doable for me. Okay, so break down your goals into smaller chunks. It sounds so much more attainable. It sounds easier to reach than just saying, I want to save $1,000. Would you agree with that? Okay, so now you've broken it down. You know how much you need to save per month. Now your question is, how am I do it? Where's this money coming from? Because we all know it ain't just gonna fall out the sky, okay? So the question is, where this money coming from? Are you going to cut some things out every month to reduce those expenses? So maybe you have a gym membership that you ain't using, okay? So get rid of it. Cancel it and use that money towards your goal. Or maybe you're eating out like 5, 6 times a week, okay? You may have to cut some of that out. Maybe you can only limit yourself to eating out twice a week. And then all of your other meals you need to prepare at home. The money that you save by doing that will go towards your goal. So write that all down. Write out a list of all of the expenses that you are going to cut out every single month in order to meet your savings goal of $167 or $83 a month based on your goal. So write out gym membership, $40. Reducing eating out saves you $50. Reducing hanging out with friends saves you $30. So right there, just doing those 3 things saves you $120. You see what I'm saying? So you got to write these things out so you can see them. See where your money is going and see where you can cut things to save more money. If that's your goal. Okay, remember what I said? It's sacrifices, y'all. These are some of those sacrifices that you may have to make in order to achieve your goal. Now, if you're not willing to cut out some of those things out of your current lifestyle, totally your choice. Your other option is to make more money, increase your income. So you can increase your income with a side hustle or maybe a part-time job, whatever works for your schedule. So make a list of how you will generate more income. Maybe you want to do Uber Eats. Maybe you want to do tutoring. Whatever it is, write it down. I have a whole video about side hustles. I'll insert it here that you can check out if you're looking for more ideas on ways that you can make some additional money. Okay, so that's the 4th step. So you have all of the tools and you have all the information that you need to go and create and achieve your financial goals this year. Now, take some time to do this. You've watched this video, which is awesome, okay? But I'm also asking you to actually take the time and create your financial goals. It's so important to walk through all of these steps in order to set yourself up for success. So don't just watch this video and go on about your business like, I am making my financial goals, I'll do it later. No. Take some time, do it now. Trust me, you'll be grateful that you did it. You owe it to yourself and you got this. You totally got this. Now, before you go, please make sure that you do subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you do not miss any future uploads from me. I do upload new videos every single week and they are pertaining to money. Okay, that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you and I'll see you in my next video. Happy saving.